To Jonathan from Axiom Space. So why is space emerging as the most trusted layer for global quantum key distribution compared to terrestrial fiber networks? On that area also, it's important to know that some quantum companies actually are acquiring a space company, like the IonQ acquisition of Capella, and also the Signal company. We also have YSAT attached to Seal SQ. So this is actually an interesting market emerging now on combination of both. So yeah, sorry, the question is why space is emerging as the most trusted layer for global quantum key distribution compared to terrestrial fiber networks?
I don't know that I would make the comparison orbital versus terrestrial. I think orbital offers a different component of resiliency that's not enabled on the ground, and that additional or alternative resiliency is the combination of a kind of a slew of emerging technologies that have all emerged over the course of the last several years. In-space solid-state compute, radiation-tolerant, low-swap devices really allow you to store substantial amounts of data on individual spacecraft. Combine that with optical communication terminals, which can take advantage of wave division multiplexing and maybe in one day polarization division multiplexing to enable post-quantum encryption. That technology is now well established. Starlink, OneWeb, Amazon Leo are all using these optical communication capabilities to improve the overall bandwidth, the backplane, if you will, of the spacecraft network. 400 gigabits per second is something that's achievable these days. So sufficient compute is the last technology necessary to have a sufficient data center capability, if you will, and the combination of all of those things allow for secure communications in space. That also allows sovereign nations access to that secure communication without necessarily having to build the overall infrastructure that larger sovereign nations can do on their own. And so the combination of all of those different technologies, I think, is what enables that post-quantum encryption deployment in space. I think the last part of this, which is kind of Axiom focused, really is as humanity expands to access additional resources, it's necessary for secure communications. And so those investments, whether those are for in-space servicing, in-space secure communications, or permanent human presence in settlements in space, all of those things require these technologies. And it's just, as AI is accelerating applications for advanced compute, it's also enabling ancillary, maybe spin-off technologies, spin-off commercial enterprises like a human establishment in space. And so it's really an exciting time to see all these things emerge at the same time. It's also a scary time because of the capabilities that it enables. So I'm going to keep my head down in color.
I fully agree.